Welcome to Music Meditation. This is your brain on bass. The 40 Hz pitch can be heard in the opening gong, the background double bass immersion, and the exit music. More information can be found at www.musicmeditation.ca. This episode is called Mental Health Return on Investment. After graduating with a Bachelor of Music, I taught music for only 5 years before getting into business and entering what my wife refers to as a 25-year musical coma. Through it all, I commiserated with my music teaching friends as we witnessed the arts being ripped out of the education system in lieu of STEM, the new technical mantra focused on science, technology, engineering, and math. When I returned to my musical roots, I examined the government funding opportunities and grants and loans for artists. Swept up in the excitement of the hugely expanded financial commitment of the Canada Council in 2015, I enthusiastically submitted some applications. I discovered a system that isolates many of the artists it claims to support in an exclusionary process that requires 1, an enormous amount of time to process, and 2, literary skills beyond the capability of most individuals. Disillusioned with the lack of art support available in both public education and government grants, I turned to healthcare. After a couple of years working toward an MA Music, examining the position of arts and music in the healthcare system, I was dismayed to discover a musical wasteland, with even music therapy professionals receiving no government support. I've spent many years of my life focused on funding for the arts and have discovered dead ends in education, grants, and healthcare. A new strategy, a new paradigm is required. In a neoliberal capitalist framework, one in which for the time being we are stuck, decisions are made based on austerity, cost-cutting, and financial benefit. Basic MBA 101 insight states that nothing happens until it hits the bottom line. Drugs are the second largest component of healthcare spending, with hospitals being first and doctors being third. From a goods and services perspective, pharmaceuticals represents the largest goods provider, and as the infrastructure supporting the industry, hospitals and doctors represent the largest service providers. In the United States, some of the most expensive healthcare issues are in 1, isolation and loneliness at $6.7 billion, 2, seniors falling down at $50 billion, and 3, mental health at $201 billion. One study suggests that workplace stress alone costs the business community up to $190 billion in annual U.S. healthcare costs. Governments have begun to address isolation, and many countries, including England, have appointed ministers of loneliness. Some countries, such as Switzerland, have begun addressing the issue of seniors falling down using music therapy solutions, offering classes in Dalcroze Eurythmics as part of their healthcare programming. Regarding mental health issues, little progress beyond pick-a-pill solutions has been made. Pharmaceuticals represents the largest expense area for goods, as well as the largest expense area for issues. Targeting the pharmaceutical industry for mental health solutions is strategically logical and might provide the best return on investment as well as the best return on effort. Again, basic MBA 101 insight tells us to follow the money. Apparently, $201 billion is available. Information on the mental health benefits of music and meditation has been, for many years, anecdotal. But more recently, music therapy journals such as Approaches and many independent studies on the effect of meditation on stress have provided empirical data successfully linking activity to tangible results. Connecting these remedies to savings in healthcare presents a financial argument that is difficult to dismiss. Big pharmaceutical companies will not support this initiative, and lobbyists will be quick to denounce the advancement of any solution that is not patentable. One example of a back-to-basics drug-free expenditure is in Switzerland, where they recognize music in their healthcare system as a means of mitigating the immobility associated with arrhythmic gait and seniors falling down. Costs are justified as being preventative measures against future liability, a business model that should be attainable by all jurisdictions. A realistic objective is to present governments with financial information linking specific mental health expenses with specific music and meditation solutions. That is, provide the government with return on investment justifications to make funding music and meditation initiatives in healthcare simple and logical. Much more to come on this strategy later.